area somewhere. All right, and it means you're predicting what's happening, and then you see as it lifts, and you know you've done something inappropriate. That's the way I like to say it. So you're going to correct your behavior and add another input into it. What it allows your brain to do is say, I can get what I want, and I'm allowed to correct the action. If you do this enough, it'll lead to what? Preempting the action instead of constant correction. We have a real addiction to corrective theory in shooting. I'll correct you and you'll get better. What we really need to get to is preemption of the problem. And that usually is a psychological problem of too soon or too late. Not enough or too much. So we've got to start saying, I can correct this in a moment. As soon as you do that, you'll start shooting much, much better. I believe it to be a flaw in myself personally, that I have created a lot of drills where I didn't allow makeup shots. I think it's a bad habit because it says the shooting is only going to require this. Well, how do I know that? I don't. I never will. What the shooting requires is you to hit the target. So understand, when you shoot the Core 4 today, makeup shots are on the table. The problem is they cost you something. All right. The points that you missed may be worth it if the time isn't too much, and that's how it works. If I have the time, I should make up the shot, but I shouldn't spend extra time on it over confirming it. I simply allow the correction to happen. And if it's very quick, it can be done under a quarter of a second when you know you're missing. Or then the decision could be what? No more shooting. I'm screwing up the situation. I need to get closer. I need to get further. I need to go somewhere else. What we're trying to do is get you to think while you're shooting instead of just do the drill. I want you to be in charge of the shooting. The goal is to get 3 alphas, or at least a near Charlie, and to make up any missing shots. Okay? So how many shots will that be? Depends how well you pay attention. The clear goal is to get at least 3 alphas or a near Charlie. I consider this to be a near Charlie. And the reason I don't care about that is why? You probably can't tell whether it's a Charlie or an alpha anyway. It's good enough for right now, for purposes. All right? If you start slicing this and satisficing, what will happen? They'll all move to here and you'll slow down. What we want to say is we want to be as close to this target as possible. We really won't know we're off the target until we get somewhere in this area. Okay? That's why I'm saying that. No other reason. I have given you freedom, but I can tell you this, you don't want it. You would rather this or that. You don't want choices. You want to other. I either do that or this, but that's not how the world works in fighting. You will have multiple choices. MMA has proven it over and over. There are pathways to win that nobody expected. All right? And whoever adapts first becomes the best. Same thing here. You have freedom. You have to use it. And that means you have to empower yourself to correct and preempt mistakes as in real time happening so that you become a better fighter. It's a good speech. Thanks for tuning into my TED Talk. Glad you all came here. I'm Brian Hill with the Complete Combatant. That's thecompletecombatant.com. Thank you very much.
I'm leaving all of that. All right, HK. I'm leaving it all. Leaving it all. Keep talking, babe. It's all going. No editing.
And you can hear the lovely voice of my wife behind you.
Just call me Maud.